and China, and also Korea, and others, Europe, US. Um, Hydrogen water has been widely accepted in Japan, but not in Asia country yet, because it's rather new technology and also new products. That's why it takes time for the Asian countries people to accept this, and this is also a good news to us, right?
Yes.
That means the market is potential. Okay, next. Now, this is some of the products selling in Japan. They are all selling in bottles and in pouch, in US, in China. Next. Okay, in Taiwan, Korea, Germany, UK, there are lots of brands selling water, hydrogen water now. But the problem is, if you notice that all of them selling in a very high price. Now, one pouch of the hydrogen bottle is roughly 250 ml to 300 ml. If you always drink Coke, one can of Coke is 325 ml. How much is Coke? $1, almost $1. But they are selling in $7 US. So it's 7 times more expensive than the Coke. And why? Because of its effectiveness. Next. This is all part of the research has been done throughout the world. Some of them is from Japan, some of them is from US, some of them is from China, and some of them is from Korea. It shows that now hydrogen is a very popular topic in academic field, even until today. I still remember that 5 years back when I do research on hydrogen products, there are only 3 medical journals worldwide. And now, up to today, the paper has been increased to 700 medical journals. Now, from 3 to 700 is a huge increase in 5 years. It shows that the hydrogen has been, this topic is very hot in academic, and all the professors and the doctors in the university, they are interested to research on this. And they found that, in fact, hydrogen is a very vast topic to do research. Later I show why. You also see I think you cannot see the research topic. All of them is also relevant to our human diseases. It almost includes all our organs, from our brain to our lung to our legs, to inside and outside. Next. Now this is the universities and hospitals, they are doing research on hydrogen. We have Tokyo, we have China, we have a lot of China. Nowadays, China is very keen in hydrogen, and the government of China, in fact, have given a lot of grants to the university to do research on solely hydrogen. Next. Okay, China, USA, China, Japan. Next. Some more. Next. Some more. Next. And yes. Next. Yes, let's back to the basic understanding free radicals. From years ago, in fact, many of the scientists only found, they think that bacteria and also virus is the most dangerous thing in Earth. So, until 20th century 60, they found that, in fact, there is one thing even more dangerous than bacteria and also virus, that is free radicals, because it's hard to detect at that time. But now the humans and all the people already well accepted, free radical is a main key element that to actually cause most of our diseases. 90% of the lifestyle diseases are caused by free radicals. And where does this free radicals come from? When we breathe in oxygen, and the oxygen will convert into free radicals. 2% of them will convert into free radicals and attack our cells every day. If you talk about numbers, free radical attack cell 2,000 times per day. Is it a lot?
Yes.
But our cell can heal by itself. The problem is how fast it can heal. It's a question mark. Next. Okay. 90% of disease come from our lifestyle. It's like from UV, it's from the food, the processed food, it's from air pollution, water pollution, even our emotions will create free radicals. If we are feeling sad always, the body will generate more free radicals. So stress is one of the things, angry, fatigue, they create free radicals. Next. Now, when we talk about free radicals, we need to talk about oxidations, whereby free radical is actually oxidize our body. And that's where the wrinkles, the latest wrinkles come from, because it has been oxidized by free radicals. And that is where the apples become brown. It's also one kind of the oxidation. Next. And also the relationship between cells number and aging. Now, our body cells always increase since we was born. And up to one level where the cells maintain the numbers of the cell. And when we reach 25 years old, in fact, our cell has been come to a maximum level where it keep reducing every year since then. Now, how can we slow down the numbers of cells die off? Is one of the key elements where you can maintain your healthy life and also maintain your longevity of life. Next. What is hydrogen? Hydrogen is colorless, is tasteless, is non-toxic. No, we can use hydrogen in natural, and but if you talk about hydrogen, in fact, hydrogen, if we talk about the history of hydrogen, how hydrogen come from, is from the universe. In fact, our universe full of hydrogen, and whereby our Earth, in the initial, is also formed by hydrogen. When explosion form, and the hydrogen, it will become compact, and there it forms the planet and also our Earth. If you are not aware, our human body is 63% of hydrogen by the atom. We have a lot of hydrogen inside our body. Even our intestine can also generate hydrogen by itself. Next. Now, this is Professor Shigeo Okta from Japan, where is the first doctor or first professor who found that hydrogen is a selective antioxidant. Now, selective antioxidant is a very special word, because antioxidants everybody knows. You take the vitamin C, it's antioxidants. You take the Q10, it's also antioxidants. So what's special about hydrogen? Because it's selective antioxidants, whereby it will not kill all the free radicals in our body. Our body will have 4 kind of free radicals, and only one is harmful. That is called hydroxyl, OH. And hydrogen is the only antioxidant where it only combines with the hydroxyls and convert into harmless water. Vitamin C doesn't do that. It kills all the free radicals, whether it's good or bad. And this is the article, the first paper that published in the Nature magazine, whereby it's a very well-known medical journal medical magazine in the US. And since then, the name of Professor Shikyo Okta become well known. And every single academic research institute follow Professor Shikyo's footsteps to do research on hydrogen. Next. Now, if you talk about selective antioxidants, this I already explained just now. Next. We can compare with the normal natural antioxidants where it also exists in our fruits. Drinking 1.5 liter of hydrogen water actually is the same amount of antioxidants by eating 756 banana. Will you eat 756 banana in a day? No. Can you drink 1.5 liter of water? Yes. Okay, from here you also see which one is we contain the most antioxidants. Carrot. Oh no, sorry, pumpkin. That's why people say pumpkin is very helpful in our human health. Next. Now, this is the molecular science of all the atoms of hydrogen, vitamin C, and also coenzyme Q10, and also vitamin E. If you see the science, you notice that hydrogen has the smallest size of atom. In fact, hydrogen is the smallest atom in the universe. That's why it's very light, very small. It can penetrate our body membrane cells easily. Next. Now, this is some of the medical journals or research has been done by many of the professors in various universities. I'm going to share with you some of them with different diseases. Next. This is one of the research done by Japan to improve the rheumatoid arthritis. Now this is always happens in the old people, whereby they have this kind of problems. By drinking, the research proved that drinking hydrogen water can effectively reduce oxidative damage. And oxidative damage always happens in many kind of situations, for athletes especially. Athletes, when they do a lot of exercise, they will encounter this kind of problem also. Next. And this is also happens in the old people, whereby the osteoporosis caused by oxidative stress. If you read all these of medical journals, you always see two words very frequent come out, whereby it's oxidative stress. Now, what is the meaning of oxidative stress? That means it's a process of oxidation. How frequent it happens to our body is called oxidative stress. So next. Now this is whereby it helps the Parkinson's diseases by drinking hydrogen water. As you know, Parkinson's disease is very hard to cure. Why? Because it's in our brain. And most of the medicals is very hard to penetrate our brain because we have the blood barrier, but it controls all the outsiders penetrate our brain.
Yes.
But hydrogen is because due to hydrogen size is very small, it can penetrate this barrier. That's why it helps in the Parkinson's disease. And this has been published. This medical journal or this has been published in Japan newspaper. Next. This is also another one where prevention of osteoporosis. This is very hard to read. Can you read for me? Now you are excellent. Now, this kind of diseases actually is linked to our heart diseases, linked to our high blood pressure, whereby the cause is the same. By drinking hydrogen, it reduces the level of serum if you read from there, it improves the sickness of this disease. Next. So, just now I also mentioned that heart attack, high blood pressure, and stroke, in fact, they have the same root cause. And this is why hydrogen can help in this kind of diseases, whereby we improve from the root cause. If you improve from the symptom, you cure the symptom, but it will affect another disease coming up. If you improve from the root cause, the heart attack, the high blood pressure will be also improved. Next. Now, hydrogen water can protect the fetus. Although this research is done in mice, in a mouse, but it also proved that there is a possibility that hydrogen water will protect the fetus. So it is very safe for the pregnant ladies, even for the babies, to drink hydrogen water. Next. Now this, I think many ladies like to read this. Bath with hydrogen water to fight with UV. This is 200 times zoom in, 600 times zoom in for the skin, whereby you see the wrinkles, the numbers of the wrinkles on the skin. And if you can see, after the hydrogen water, the wrinkle become less.
Yes.
As what I mentioned just now, the wrinkles is caused by
Free radicals.
free radicals, which is from the oxidation. Yes. And that's why if you every day bath with the hydrogen water, it helps to fight with the UV. Next. This is another medical journal also talk about reduced wrinkles. Next. Okay, we talked so many on hydrogen water, and many people actually ask me, so hydrogen water is so good, can we drink as many as we want, as much as we want? Yes. Is there any limitation? No. There is only limitation on the water and not the hydrogen itself. First thing first, because hydrogen itself is an endogenous gas. What does it mean by endogenous gas? That means our human intestinal also generate the hydrogen inside our body. So if our human body also generate the hydrogen gas, how can hydrogen gas harm us? Okay? And second, for a very long time, hydrogen has always been safe, which caused the misunderstanding that it's a gas which is physiological lazy. That means it doesn't react to any other element. That's why scientists thought the gas itself is actually harmless because it's not react to anything. In fact, hydrogen itself helps. That is only the latest research. And also there are 500, and now that 500 is maybe one year back. Now it's 700 original papers has been published, and none of the paper actually shows the side effect of hydrogen by drinking the hydrogen water. It means it is safe. Okay, next. And if you talk about how safe the hydrogen water, let's see from those authority. This is a approval letter from FDA US. That means US have actually certified that hydrogen is a safe element to use in the food. Yeah. Next. And let's see next, Europe regulation, EC. Europe also has improved that hydrogen is safe to use in our food or our beverage, and talk about maximum level in enzyme preparations, quantum safety. Maximum level in final food, as besides, except the beverage quantum safety. Maximum level in beverage quantum safety. That means, what does it mean of quantum safety? That means you use how many you need. That means you can use whatever you like. If you think 100 ml is good enough, you use 100 ml. That means. Okay, next. This is from China. China also has been approved to use the hydrogen. Next. I think the slide missed one. Actually, Japan also has been approved. And then Japan is the first one to approve using hydrogen gas. The summary of clinical studies of hydrogen water. If you look at here, we have the kidney, we have brain, we have eyes, we have lung, we have auditory system, we have heart, we have intestine, we also have the pancreas and metabolism. It means almost includes all our organs. Is it?
Yes.
Any organ not mentioned there? I don't think so. So all the organs has been done research on the hydrogen, how to help in those diseases like brain, we have the Parkinson's and asthma, and for pancreas we have type 2 diabetes, and liver we have hepatitis. So it's almost include all the diseases we have encountered. Next. Now, if you want to take the therapeutic effect, the 10 therapeutic effect, here is it. Am I going to only top 3, whereby I think the anti-inflammatory, which is the root cause of all the cancer. All the cancer, in fact, is caused from the flame material. So anti-allergic, many skin diseases actually start from allergic, and anti-aging, whereby all the ladies like to have. Of course, the rest it helps also. Tissue repair. Somebody tell me when you use hydrogen water, when you have a cut on her skin, you use hydrogen water, the cut, the wound actually close very soon. Yes, and without any scars on it. Okay, but please don't cut your own hair to try that. Next. And hydrogen water is actually suitable to drink for all kind of people, regardless whether you are young people, you are working adults, you are pregnant ladies, you are old people, or even you are patient. It's safe to drink. Next. Okay, next we have the specification of the products, whereby we can talk this later on. Next. The product features no insulation. You can bring anywhere you like. Super low maintenance. Okay, what do you need to maintain? Cleaning. So only the cleaning powder that you need to maintain. The machine itself, nothing to change. Portable. You can bring wherever you want. Next. Okay, this is the raw material we are using, Triton. Okay, next. This is some of testimonial, whereby one of the ladies who have itchy skins and redness, and he have actually see the doctors, the skin specialist, and giving some method to apply, but not helpful after 1 week. But with the help of hydrogen water, next, is actually you only use 12 days to improve the skin. And next, this is a photo shared by one of my customers. The customers actually have the diabetes disease, and a very serious one. And this customers actually is a doctors, but it's not a Western doctors, it's a traditional doctors. He give a lot of his own herbs to the patients, but he said after he used the hydrogen waters together with the herbs, this is the outcome before and after. 2 months.
2 months.
You drink or that?
Pardon?
No soap or
Drink. No soap. Okay, next. And we do research in Malaysia Science of University. This is some of the research we collaborate together with the university to do the testing on how hydrogen water can help in the athletic performance. Next. And we also organize hydrogen health seminars in the universities. I believe some of you are inside. Anyone is inside for them? Anyone attended the seminars? I think some of them attended, some of the JMOAs attended the seminars. And next. So that's it from the products itself. And I would like to show a little bit on how to do the maintenance for the